right here. I'm loving this area. Now that we're in the clear, this is good. And the market came here twice, so I like that area. That would be a sweet area to buy that. This might be a good time for the market to turn around. I think this one would be my favorite one. This area here is the area that I'm liking. So let's look at Honeywell. Okay, Honeywell International. Okay, let's see if Jared is going to make us some money here. What do you like about it, Jared?
What I like about it is they kind of have they're not focused in one area. I know Honeywell does electronics for like heating and air conditioning, and they have another sister company that does like turbos and performance stuff for trucks, drag race, stuff like that. So
okay, Thursday, July 24, 2025. And that week we saw a big drop. So this is exactly what I'm talking about there, Jared. Now that we're in the clear, this is good. So this is behind us. So now let's see if the market is done coming down. And if it's done coming down, so the market went up, earnings brought it down, this might be a good time for the market to turn around. And because for me, I'm bullish overall with everything. Let me remove these lines here. With everything going on with Trump and the tariffs and all that, I am bullish with this market. So if anything, I want to do a call option. So let's see what we have here. Change the color. Let's see if there's anything else. I mean, it's nice that we have this area right here, this line. You can see the 76 and the 50. Will it ever come down that low? I don't know if it will, but if it does, before, obviously, if it breaks this area, we got to change our Fibonacci. But if it was to come down there, that would be a sweet area to buy that. And like I said, when with options, it's more forgiving because you can buy time. Now it's more expensive the more time you buy, but I would be confident in a company like this because this is a massive company. I would be happy to pick it up at a discount. So that's one Fibonacci. Let's go to the 1 day chart. That's the 1 week. And let's see what we can find. So where else should I put the Fibonacci?
well, I would say the 160.00.
Okay, so yeah, right here. All right, let's do that. And the market came here twice, so I like that area. And let's change the color. All right, so do we have any hits? Well, we have the 88 and the 50% on that blue right here at 167. So could the market come down there? Well, let's see. How about right here? Fibonacci right here. So let's put another one right here.
Yeah, past that trend line. Yep.
Right here. Okay. And let's change the color to pink. And let's see, what do we have? Well, we have the 38 right here. And I do like this 38 right there because you've got two Fibonacci. You have this white Fibonacci here, and you've got the 38 right on top of each other. And you have some support and resistance in that area. So not a bad play. We can take another Fibonacci from here. Right? You guys agree with that one?
I'd say so.
Okay, good. And let's make it this blue here. Yeah, right here again. We've got three Fibonacci's right here at 186. Right here. I'm loving this area. I don't know if it'll come down there. We do have this area here as well at the 61. So there might be an opportunity here to make a quick buck on this area or even this area. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. With this one here, this area here, you've got two Fibonacci's, right? You have the 50, you've got the 38 from that yellow, plus you have a memory line. So I would consider this trade even better than this one. This line is good. You got two Fibonacci's, and yeah, you've got some support and resistance in that area, but I think this one would be my favorite. I think I would sooner do this. But let's zoom in even further. Let's try 2 hours. From 1 day, I'm going to go to 2 hours. Let's see here. So I took that Fibonacci from here. Let me change the color. I don't like that color. I want it to stand out some more. I'm going to make it thicker so it really stands out. So it's interesting how it hit the 38 right on. And by the way, I have no idea why it does this when I go to the smaller time frame, right? Because it doesn't show on the thing. And I've ran into this before. I'm not sure why that happens. So make sure you guys figure that out because I've seen this on other stocks. But I do like this area where it turned around because it also came to a memory line here and it was at 38% and you had a memory line there. You had another one there. So there was a lot of stuff happening in that area. So we shouldn't be surprised that it gave a correction. and went up. So that would have been a nice little profit. It might decide to come down further. And that's why we always want to trade conservatively and take profits at that 11% Fibonacci line or 23 or whatever, at least have a zero stop loss. But for me, this area here is the area that I'm liking at that 50%. And then this yellow Fibonacci as well. And I believe there was a memory line if I go back to the 1 day. And notice what I'm talking about, by the way, guys. You see that line disappeared, right? Remember, we had the spike there, and it doesn't show there. I have no idea what that is. But you guys can always Google or ask ChatGPT to give you the all-time high. Right now it says the high was 241.72 on TradingView. So that might just something weird happening, but ChatGPT can always verify or Google it or look at another chart, maybe Yahoo Finance. But let's not worry about that here. Let's just talk about why I like that area. So getting back to what I was saying, my favorite would be this area because I've got the 50%, I've got the memory line, and I have this 38% yellow Fibonacci. I've got three confirmations, and I would love it because if it breaks this other area right here and comes down to my area, then I'm going to say that it's going to at least go up to that area to apologize. So I can at least take advantage of that area right there. So I would be patient and wait for that area. So I'm actually going to set an alarm for it. Why did you like Honeywell, Jared?
Oh, I've got a friend who works for him. And then I looked into like what the things they're making, and I like that they're diversified and a pretty big company.
Oh, good. He loves the company and he thinks it's a great company and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, he's worked for about 19 years. So
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to put an alarm. Let's see if it works out for us. So I'll consider that as an option if it comes down there.